All right, you guys, we're gonna leave it at that for tonight. I actually ended up getting everything installed and done, but I just don't have time to do that all in one video. So I'm gonna show you the final product. I'll do a video at some point of the install. If you've hung around this long, you deserve to see the final product. So here it is. Let's take a quick look. Are you guys? Buenos dias, que onda, que paso? Welcome back to John's Moto Garage. This is gonna be a short and sweet video. I've been waiting for what seems like months. It's only been like 2 weeks, but I've been waiting for a while for my new risers on the Dyna. If you don't know already, a while back I was out trying to be a wannabe drift dude, riding in the dirt, and I high-sided, the bike flipped, and I ended up bending my FXR Division's bars here. But truth be told, I had wanted to get those things upgraded and changed out for quite some time. The cheapskate that I am, I just couldn't get myself to do it. Well, once I bent them, that gave me a good excuse to go out and buy some new bars. So what did I do? I went out and dropped about $1,000 on some new parts for the Dyna, including some Speed Kings Cycles MX bars made by S&M. S&M, they do bicycles like BMX, and I was always a fan of them growing up, so that's pretty rad. As well as some Bun King risers. I did a video about a week ago going over all the upgraded parts I got. The only thing that was left were the risers. So today we're gonna do the big grand reveal. I'm gonna show you what risers I got, show you the overall setup. I'm probably not gonna get it all pieced back together tonight, but this morning I came out here, I got the old bars off, got these, you know, everything pulled apart, hoping that I'd be able to get this together today, but I kind of got tied up with Jackie doing some editing and helping her out with her video, which if you haven't checked it out, go to Jackie's Moto Garage. She dropped a pretty rad edit, I must say, today. She did a comparison of the DRZ and the Supermoto from a beginner's perspective, and it was perfect because she went into it as a beginner, riding both of them, and I think you'd be surprised which one she ended up picking as the better beginner bike, at least for her. So go check hers out. I may or may not have made a few guest appearances in the video, to the chagrin of many people here, because you can only take so much of John's Moto Garage for one day. You go over there to get a breath of fresh air, and you accidentally run across more John's Moto Garage garbage. But not to fear, in the future we'll stick to strictly Jackie stuff. Anyway, back to what we have going on here. Here it is, you guys. The box I've been waiting for quite some time. We're gonna do the big reveal. I'm gonna tear into it, show you the risers, and then I'll go into why I picked these and the size and dimensions and all that stuff. All right, I'm stoked. I have not opened these up yet, obviously. Now, part of the reason this took so long is because these came from out of country, which is pretty cool. I do support local, obviously. I support Speed King Cycles and some of the other brands, but this particular riser brand I think is pretty cool. There's tons of them out there, and honestly, I didn't do a ton of research, but this one I got because I dig the style, happened to also fit the dimensions that I was looking for, and the pullback and everything. So, and I happened to find them on the actual website at a pretty heavily discounted price as well. So it was worth the wait, hopefully. All right, first, hey, pause real quick. Leave a comment, what risers did you think I got? There's tons of options out there. You got hard case, you've got Speed King Cycle has some really new rad ones out, Aniston risers. There's Dynamite, Crew, what else? There's tons of options out there. Leave a comment below, which risers do you think I got? And then we'll find out which ones. Now, I don't speak Portuguese, but it says encomenda. In Argentina, they say encomienda, which I think is like a, package. Ooh, nice. Another rad sticker here. I'm not going to show you the sticker yet. There's the top clamp. Looks good. So far, so good. Now, I will add, you can actually get these risers through local distributors as well, but like I said, I found them on sale, saved myself about $100. For a second, I was like, dude, I don't think they're both in here, but they are. Bam. There's one, two, looking fresh, looking very fresh. I'm really hoping that all my stuff that I have works with these risers as far as like the bushings and everything. I don't see why they wouldn't, so we should be good. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I have to say, the fit and finish in person is actually nicer than I anticipated. I mean, they look good in all the pictures, but holding this here, this thing feels solid, looks solid. Everything is like very well done. I'm really digging it. So if you don't know already, the riser brand is BAM, Dynamite Crew. Check them out on Instagram. They're out of Brazil, if I'm not mistaken. That's why you got Portuguese on the box. That's why it took a while for them to get here. Again, you can get these same risers through local distributors. I think Speed Kings offers the risers, but I purchased them directly through Dynamite Crew because they had a special discount on these specific risers. And these are the 6-inch with a pullback. The reason I went with the 6-inch is because I'm only 5'8". I don't have a huge reach. The ones I had before were a 12-inch. And those ones, beautiful. I'm stoked. I'm digging them. I have to say, I'm digging them. These are much radder than I expected. So the ones I had before were a 12-inch. These are only a 6-inch. They've got a slight pullback. I forget, like 1.5 inch, maybe 2-inch pullback. But then you have to add the height of the MX bars, which we'll show you here in a minute what it looks like. And so total between this and the height of the MX bars, I'll be looking at about an 8 to 9-inch, like 8.5, 9-inch rise. And that, I think, for me will be perfect. The 12-inch was way too tall. Just turning to check my blind spot or look over my shoulder. My helmet's hitting my shoulder. It's just, it wasn't comfortable. It wasn't a good fit for me, especially with what I like to do. The wannabe wheelie stuff, and then wanting to get into the drift stuff. The bars were just too high. It was like way too awkward for me. It's just not a good fit. These, I'm hoping, will be much better and much more comfortable, more in line with like the Grom and the DRZ as far as like the seating position and the ergonomics of the bike. Anyway, I'm gonna try to throw these on super quick. I'm not gonna get the whole bar setup and everything installed today. I don't have the time, but I at least want to get the risers, you know, tentatively put in place just to see how it looks, maybe even slap the handlebars on there to get an idea of it. Again, Dynamite Crew, these are the 6-inch risers. You're gonna pay a lot more if you get the higher ones, or the taller ones. You can get like 8, 10, and 12-inch if I'm not mistaken. These came in at only $200, $45 shipping, so $245 out the door, and I picked these up. The top clamp here, of course, Dynamite Crew. They've got some pretty rad riders who use their product, and personally, I dig the style, I dig the pullback, and the price was right, so that's why I went with them. The other one I was really eyeing and came very close to purchasing was the Speed Kings new Aniston risers. I believe that's what they're called, and those ones are a similar setup with a pullback, just kind of a polished look. So I don't think you could go wrong with either one. Just kind of comes down to personal preference, but I'm stoked on these. I'm glad they finally came through. Shout out to Dynamite Crew. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and throw the sticker on. Bam. What's up, dude?
Well, why are you putting gold stuff on? Why are you putting the stickers on?
Those are the stickers for some of the stuff. Elite Mototech, Barnett Clutch, Goon Rides, Bikes, Boats, Bivouacs, Dynamite Crew, 454 Motorsports. The two that I'm missing are going to be Rebel Reaper. He sent stickers with his gloves, but I don't know what happened to him, so I apologize, Rebel Reaper. And then the other one is going to be, and then the other one is Deviant Fabrications. He hooked it up with these Defender hard bags. Big shout out to Joe from Deviant Fabrications. In fact, Joe with Deviant Fabrications was the first dude who ever reached out to me, a lowly wannabe YouTube dude, offered to send me these hard bags, like $500+ hard bags. Sent them out to let me rep them and do some videos. Didn't charge me anything, didn't require me to do any set number of videos, nothing like that. And then Rebel Reaper as well hit me up, sent me the gloves to try them out. So those two dudes forever will hold a special place in my heart because they hooked it up, man. They hooked it up for a low-life wannabe, John's Moto Garage, you know? I'm actually real tempted to install this Dynamite Crew sticker right here too. I never thought I would be the dude with the swing arm sticker, but hey man, they sent it out and I'm pretty stoked on these risers, and I might just rep the swing arm sticker. Let's do it. I gotta get on the same level as her, you know what I mean? Oh, check it out, you guys. Dynamite crew. I don't know, I think that's a hard day's work right there. Successfully placed the sticker on the swing arm, and it's only partially crooked. I might be done for the day. Over here. Got that all banged up. Worse than I thought it was. There's the top clamp. It's got the embossed DC Dynamite crew. Bam, there she is. I'll have to make some adjustments, obviously, and it looks whack with, you know, all that garbage on the bike and without the handlebars, without the levers and everything. But the big question will be, once I sit on it, how does it feel? Because that's really what it comes down to now. So let me throw a leg over real quick and at least just see how it feels. I'm dying to see how it feels with something that fits properly, you know what I mean? And I actually spent a long time researching, or quite a bit of time researching, trying to figure out what the best setup would be, trying to look at different bikes, because you're looking for something that you dig, and then also something that is gonna fit your, you're looking for something that fits your style, but then also fits you as well. So let's see. I think this needs to come back. I think I need to bring my bars back even a little bit more. The other one's almost... Oh, you know what? Alright, you guys, we're going to leave it at that for tonight. I actually ended up getting everything installed and done, but I just don't have time to do that all in one video. So I'm going to show you the final product. I'll do a video at some point of the install. If you've hung around this long, you deserve to see the final product. So here it is. Let's take a quick look. Get the helmet out of the way. Again, huge shout out, Rebel Reaper. Bam, there she is. So the installation was actually much easier than I anticipated, believe it or not. Really didn't run into any snags at all. So again, 6.5 inch or 6-inch rise, and this is about another 2.5, 3 inches. So you got a total of about 9-inch rise compared to the 12-inch that I had before. Of course, I went with the Vans Crew grips. My little dude helped me install those. I will do a video of the install, taking everything apart and putting it all together, because I did end up having some things I ran into, some issues along the way, and so I think that would be useful for somebody. Shout out to Dyna Demos. I hit them up again, or at least checked out their videos, because they did an install not too long ago of the setup. So I think this will be much better. I have it up on the lift right now, but yeah, I think this will be much better as opposed to before where I was like way up here. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm excited. Unfortunately, I'm going to be working the next 3 nights, so I won't be able to take them out and put them to the test. But as soon as I'm back, I guarantee we're going to go see if we can get a wheelie session underway. John's Moto Garage, I appreciate all the support, and thank you everybody who is supporting Jackie as well. She told me it really means a lot, and she's super excited. She didn't have high expectations or hopes with starting her channel. She's just blown away. She's like, holy smokes, 500 subscribers? Like, she can't believe it. So she's excited. It's something new that she's focused on, and it's cool to see that excitement in her. And for me, it's really cool to see her excited about that, working on a project, excited to wake up and, you know, go over ideas for next videos, and she's wanting to go out and ride and all that stuff. I mean, That's awesome. Thank you guys all for the support. Like and subscribe if you dig it. We'll catch you on the next one. Los Famous. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm stoked on these. Wicked stoked. I dig the style, and so far I'm digging the setup too.